Sorry, Isaac. Yes, I am. But I'm here now, and that is what matters. So let me know. You guys should actually have some audio now. Are you guys able to hear the game? Oh, so what are your guys' games? It's gotta be what it is. Oh. Or not. Okay. Sorry about that. Time got away from me. So, yes, I am slightly late. I'm just getting everything shared out. Do me a favor too, share it on your Facebook stuff. So, but welcome Isaac. Welcome everybody for this Chill Vibes stream. That is right. We are just going to chill for a couple hours. We're gonna enjoy fellowship. We're gonna have a bunch of good old-fashioned fun. Hi, Hope. Welcome. Figured out how to get game audio thanks to Mom. So, huzzah. So you guys can hear the soothing sounds of Animal Crossing. We're going to go to 10. I am stopping at 10 o'clock tonight, just as a confirmed FYI. So, no late night stream like I did yesterday. Last couple days, actually. Good day, everyone. Tom Nook here. Time for an island-wide broadcast, your source for island news. I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your island ears for a short island time. There's really not much island news today, so instead I'll share some valuable island tips about no island living. Are you making good use of the recycle box and resident services located here on this island? The recycle box stores items our residents don't need, so someone else can pick them up later. You might find island treasures from other island folk that they have left there if you island check it from island time to island time, you know. That's all from Island Me Now. Island Bye Now. Have I killed that meme yet? Oh, hey, guess what? My face covered text box. I gotta see where's a good spot to keep everything. Top right. So let me do something real quick. Flip horizontal. Put me right here. Make me a teeny smaller. There we go. Alright, cool. So how has everybody's Sunday night been? Oh, how is your new life treating you? Are you eating well? Brushing your teeth? Washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here, here's a little something to help you out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me, Mom. Aw, what Mom sent us. Austin sent us something, everybody. We got apples. I could have done that from this. Oh, I'm so dummy. Do I need to make a shovel? Nope. Critterpedia does not show me how to make a shovel. I don't have the recipe to make a shovel. So in other words, I need to... That's what we do. I don't have a net. Okay, so I need sticks. Because I think I need to... oh, perfect. I think I need to make a net to catch bugs, to then take to Papa Tom, and then I don't know what else. Well, you guys are awfully quiet tonight. What's going on? You guys better be working on homework. That's your only excuse, in my eyes, to be quiet. Island is hecka weedy. That'll be a bunch of what I do tonight. Not gonna lie, when we first got this island Friday night, and I was like, oh, there's so much cleaning I need to do. There's so many. Hey, Teddy. Yo. Actually, chem homework? Okay. Yo, I'm pumped about that spot you helped me pick out for my tent. Thanks for the push. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Groof. I mean, if you guys are quiet, that's fine. You know, I'm honestly I wanted to check to see if you guys are still there. That tulip hat is perfect for now. You can try it on. Oh, did he give us a hat? I might have skipped it. She's wear. Change it later if you want to work it out. So, what kind of chem homework do you have tonight? Oh, anything interesting? Oh, I'm adorable. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, in the span of walking around, I can just start. Got him. I can start weeding the island. What a chirp thrill. Now see, that one's okay. That joke for crickets, I can get behind that. And it's kind of relevant because there's that song by Sia called Cheap Thrills. So, like I said, I can get behind that. It's kind of relevant. So how was everybody's weekend? Tell me one thing that you did over the weekend. Can be boring. If you just say chilled, that's cool. If you did homework, you know, good, but I'm sorry at the same time. Like patterns of molecule motion and density and how outside... Sorry. I can see how it's boring. Hopefully it's at least not dull enough for you to just power through and get it done. So yes, part of the stream tonight was I wanted to stream. After streaming the last 2 nights, I've gotten kind of addicted to it. Actually, no, I've streamed now the last 4 nights. So I'm getting kind of addicted to it. You went to your first maze? That's amazing. I'm sorry. How was the maze? Was it amazing? Daddy? How much weed? How many weeds do I have? Chris, is that a weed? I'm calling the police. Yeah, obviously, my weekend was pee boring because I couldn't do much of anything because I was quarantining. But as I hope you read in the group chat, I and the rest of my house is Rona free. So I talked to Pastor. She gave me the all clear to return to work. So I'm going back to the office tomorrow. Very confusing. Is that a police calling the weed? Isaac, do you have a weed? Because that sentence was confusing. I am super cringe. You can't get more cringy than me. Very confusing. There were like different games where you had to find clues in different mazes, but the mazes were connected for some. Oh my gosh. It's like Schrodinger's. No. It's like a box. What is it? Oh, what am I thinking of? Oh well. Oh my gosh, yeah. That sounds like super confusing. And it's okay to be cringe, Isaac. Embrace it. I do. That's how I get by. Okay. Got 99. Okay. So I don't want to collect anymore. Alright, let's see if I get the thing for, what did I say I wanted? The shovel. Because I wanted to plant those apples. Papa Tom. Ah, Bob. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a cricket. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Okay. Thank you. I promise I'll take extra good care of the cricket. Hold the phone. Someone's calling my phone that I'm holding. Blathers, is that you? Oh, splendid timing. Yes, yes. Do you remember that venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we decided to call... No. Yes, yes. The local fauna are just as abundant as expected. Just as I told you. Mm-hmm. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's just no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Excuse me. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. Is Blathers on his way? I am so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend, Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Ah, but I could use your help. Since you've done so much for scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes, yes! Okay. Hey, Timmy. Ah, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you've made your way here. We're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. I'll take a look. Plastic canister. Ooh, hammock. Wait, didn't I buy the hammock? We're not just sellers. We'll also buy things from you, including stuff gathered on this island. And because we want to support efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. If you want to know whether we'll buy something, just ask. Hey, Timmy. I want to sell. Of course. What exactly are you offering? I'm gonna give you all my weeds. Can I give Tom Nook specimens that are already given to him? Hope, Isaac, or Hope, can you verify that for me? Or do you know that off the top of your head? I don't want you to verify it because you're working on homework. I don't want to commit to it and then not be able to sell it. Can I? So I'm at. Now that I've gotten Blather stuff, is Tom Nook still collecting specimens? And if he is, does it count if I give him specimens I've already given him, or can I sell them without any worry about like losing out on the number of specimens? If that makes more sense. I feel like that was a confusing question, anyways. Okay. I think so too. I just wasn't sure. I mean, it's not like it'll be that hard to catch a sea bass or that hard to catch crickets at this time of night, but I didn't want to lose out on progress, so I'm gonna do it. I'll do that. It's fine. 1,680 bells? Really? That's 102 weeds. Okay. Oh wow. Nook mouse. Nope. Island ichthyologist. Bugs don't bug me. Greedy weeder. That's me. I think I'll try. Let's see, we got about an hour 40. I'll try and get seller of unwanted stuff. Puzzle. I'll try and get the first batch of my first bill taken care of via the Nook Miles. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Okay. So now I gotta go find a home for Blathers. Okay. So that's the overall goal for this strain is we'll try and get the first. Oh, I should catch this more. I'll try and get my first bill paid. So we gotta find a good home for Blathers. So you guys can have full insight on this. When I first built the museum, I had it right next to the plaza. Is that a good idea? Or should I give it its own area? I'll let you guys kind of have the deciding factor on it. Because I'm open for either or. You know, I did have like this area kind of scouted out from my home initially, so I'm okay with putting it here. I could put it closer to my house since I'm kind of all by myself. Like we could probably put it like right here, just southwest of the plaza. So, but again, I am open to any and all. Oops. Got him. I'm open to any and all suggestions. There's somebody over here. Got him. Found a bell cricket. Great bellhop. Where'd he go? Okay, I'm not crazy. There was a cricket, right? Yeah. What was that? That was a cricket, like right here. Got him. Or you guys just don't have a preference and just want me to place it wherever. Oh, that scared me. Maybe the plaza for now, but I feel like we should eventually move it more north when we can move that way. Okay. So I'll put it on the west side of the plaza up by the bulletin board. For right now, I agree with you. I like the idea of moving it north. Oops. So probably like here. Nope. I want to go rethink it one. See, this is the part of Animal Crossing design where I wish they had a grid system. This is way too close to the plaza. What? I built it like this before, I thought. Would this be a good spot? Yeah. Takes care of some of the fauna, but it's okie day. Oh, also, when I get to the point of customization, you guys, if you guys have like skins that you've either made or think like, oh, this would be perfect for Bob Jesus, give me the numbers and I will gladly look for them. I mean, from everything to clothes, from clothes to flooring to whatever. Anything design oriented, I'll take. Okay, so that area looks good. I almost called Tom Nook Blathers. I didn't mean to insult Blathers that way. Oops, that would have been a rookie mistake. Ah, Bob. I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up. I did! It's perfect. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know that he can... Oof, yeah, right? I know... I'll let Blathers know that he can move in as soon as he wants. By the way, Bob, you are saving up Nook Miles, right? I sure am. There's no rush to pay me back. I'm just excited to see the program in action. Of course you are, you money-grabbing heretic. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook Miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. I think I'm Gucci Gang. What should I do? Curious what he says. Thank you so much for finding this Blathers, but if you're looking for a practical suggestion, well, I mean, a rush of it is okay, so just a moving piece. Okay, I can do that. I know, I did not mean to insult Blathers that way. That was just a slip of the tongue. We were talking about Blathers, and I got confused, and I didn't, like I said, I did not mean to insult Blathers that way. I feel bad. I feel bad. Although I don't know if you noticed, and I don't know how much of a big deal this is. My backdrop is different. I did a lot of rearranging and / cleaning today. Just to kind of, you know, new me type thinking. I don't know. It was one of those things, like, I had been, like, pretty depressed the last few days, and trying to get out of it has been way bigger of a struggle than I thought. Because honestly, it's very comparative to that same struggle I had when the world first kind of self-exploded, and you know, we had to shut down and yada yada yada, excuses, conversations that nobody wants to hear. Oh gosh, I'm choking. Oh, can't talk and speak at this. Never mind. Oh my gosh. So train of thought. I had left the station. Oh, so yeah, this was just kind of my way of like giving myself a new space. Plus, a cooler thing is coming in the mail this weekend, and I'm changing up how I kind of like my work schedule / work routine. So I'm gonna be recording the videos from home again, but I have a green screen on the way. So not only will I get to record from home with familiar equipment again, I get to do it at home with a green screen, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to use a green screen, and when Mom and I got talking about OBS and Streamlabs OBS, I downloaded it to see, and they have some cool Halloween themes, so I think the Halloween stream, when we play Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm going to try and use some of their overlays and try and work out a system to get that going, because I just think it'll look good, and I'm excited for that. So, but yes, I have celebrated most of the afternoon. I was so excited I couldn't even focus during church, watching it online today. So I didn't even watch church today. Don't tell Pastor. But I had just been celebrating, and I got to leave the house today, which is the first time I left the house aside getting tested since I came home from work Tuesday. So that was nice to get a nice breath of fresh air. Wheelie. Oh, don't drop the last vest. Well, okay. Okay. So I need to. I guess I should fish or just catch bugs. That way I get some Nook miles. Cause I'm casually de-weeding the island pretty good. Maybe that's just what I should do, is just de-weed, and that's what I'll do to start with. But yeah, so there's some cool things coming up this week. Like I said, and don't forget, we have all those new the new programs that are coming out on Instagram and Snapchat that we're gonna try and do. Like I said, you might have to give me a week or so to get used to the schedule, but I'm excited for it. So, and I do apologize if my throat seems like it's kind of going. I do think it is, because I've streamed so much, and this is the most I've like talked actively and lengthy for a period of time, and like including today's stream, it'll be like 12 hours of just talking for 5 days, and 12 hours, I should say, of consistent time. Do I not have an axe? Oh, it broke. What do I need for an axe? Yeah. Oh, cool. Because I want to collect the stone and iron stuff too. While I'm out. All done. What were we talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, just all the new stuff, and like I said, with getting a green screen now and trying to get that working, that'll be fun. All the new stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff I have in the works that I think will be good for us, content-wise. Also hoping that we can play some Jackpot. By the way, they're very enjoyable. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, much appreciado. Yeah, streams have just been kind of this, like, I don't mind making videos, like, by any stretch. I mean, especially, like, the lesson videos, I really don't mind, because part of me, or really, well, a decent part of me, really likes talking about the Bible, and to be able to teach and give you guys a lesson still has been fun, and trying to come up with like new and creative ways of doing it has been really fun too. But I know, like, the back of my mind, especially like right now, knows like lessons are needed, lessons are good, all that, but you guys should get you guys need more of a time to just kind of unwind from the stress of school, online school, in-person school, whatever, and do that. So, I mean, and don't worry, lesson videos aren't going anywhere. We're still gonna do them, but I understand the presence, or I understand the concept, I should say, of these type of streams where it's just like, I mean, like it's called the chill vibe stream, where we just chill and talk about stuff and just hang out and enjoy fellowship. And I remember how big of a deal that kind of was before we shut down, and I was trying to tailor some of our stuff to do that, to be more like that, but obviously, couldn't. And that thought kind of strayed away from me when obviously all this hit, and I don't want to say I never took it seriously, but I never took action to progress that way, mainly because I was confused on like what the best way to do all this is and how it should be done, and all the semantics of analytics and advertising and connecting and social media awareness. There's so much of that I was taking into consideration that I lost track of a lot, and over the past few weeks of trying to learn a simplicity mindset. So meaning like to not try and do everything at once, but to try and just make good stuff and do good things. To keep it and I know that sounds like a very overly simplistic mindset, but that idea of just like doing the best you can and just going from there is a very easy thing to overlook, but hard thing to grasp, because we look at like, I'm just gonna keep it simple, and it's like, no, videos need to be like highly edited, spontaneous, flashing lights, loud music, smashing subscribe buttons and bell icons, and it needs to be all that kind of stuff. And I know I do that, but I've strayed away from that. Obviously, I don't even think I did it for like a lengthy period of time. But it doesn't need to be all that. I mean, I've been happy with it, and I do want us to sit down Wednesday and talk about doing like 100 video special, because at this point, I think I'm up to 103 videos, or we're up to 103 videos, and it just blows my mind. And that doesn't include some of the streams too, so we're probably closer to like 110, and I think I'm trying to pick up those weeds that aren't weeds. Alright, holy crap, there was a lot of weeds. Well, I de-weeded the island. That went a lot quicker than I expected. Oops, I didn't de-weed the island. But yeah, I want to do like 100 video special. I don't know what, and I have a gut feeling that Isaac's gonna suggest a 24-hour stream, or at least an overnight stream, like a 9 p.m. to a 5 a.m. stream. But I don't know. Kind of have to wait and see. So, but I do want to talk about like getting an idea, and I do have ideas to try and incorporate you guys for videos. I talked about it briefly, and I just never followed through with it because I'm a garbage human being. But you know me too well, and I don't like it. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it is the one and only thing you've suggested majority like for a while. which I don't want to turn down the concept, Isaac. I do like the idea of doing that. They're just for me to do that. I think. I mean, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it. You know, if I do it, I want to kind of have like a cool reason behind it, and that's why I like the idea of like a charity stream to do it. And don't get me wrong, I love sitting here and hanging out with you guys like this, and I think instead of like a second Zoom call, we can just do this and just, you know, we'll hang out. Either I play games or we play games or we do something. Just for knowing me so well, you should stay until 2 in the morning. No. I would consider it only if I didn't have to work, if I didn't have to go to work in the morning. But I do have to go to the office tomorrow. And because of that, I do want to get a decent night's sleep. And no. Now, if we were talking like Friday night and then going from there, that'd be a different story, honestly. But because it's Sunday night, and you shouldn't be up until 2 in the morning either, because I know I think you have school tomorrow. And I know this may sound cliche or may sound dumb to say, but school is still important, so you should still put a value in school, even though it's like crazy different this year. Isn't there another stone somewhere? Man, I tell you one thing. It's Animal Crossing. Yes, it is. Oh, Aminal. I misread that. Sorry, Kenny. But welcome. How'd work go today, Kenny? Oh, I tell you one thing. The one thing I will be super happy to get back is the tool wheel. I did not realize how much I utilized it until now. Did I craft anything good? Ooh, campfire. I need to make a big Let's get campfire. Campfire! Sing a campfire song with the C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G. And if you sing it, that's the learn. I'm tired. I'm at the point where I am tired after doing all this work. Of rearranging my bedroom. I stood still for 4.5 hours before standing somewhere else for an hour, then moved back and then stopped and looked. Huh. Well, not many jobs you can get paid to stand there and work, so consider it kudos. But I am sorry it was boring. I know how dull that can get. So, but hopefully you were able to keep yourself entertained / occupied for that amount of time. Speaking of streams, did you know that Friday's part 2 stream, which by the way, part 1 did get I deleted it, just because if nobody was able to hear it, it didn't make sense to hold on to it, but I felt like 8 hours because I didn't eat anything all day. Well, that sounds like your fault, and I hope you have eaten since then, and don't do that again. Weird radio sound. But yeah. So I need more net miles. So probably I just need to go bug catching. Best thing that I think I can do right now. Huh? Daddy, where's Canberra? Is that the other person's name? Okay. I guess I should have explained this. If I'm looking over to my left, your right, I have OBS open to my left, and I feel like I have to look at myself in order to talk to you guys, and I haven't yet learned to talk to the camera when I stream. So, my apologies. Oh. Oh, did I get the thing for broken? Oh. I still got 1,600 Nook miles to get? Oh my gosh. Oh. Is there one for fruit collecting? Or fruit selling? I feel like that's... Excuse me. Well, I hope you got something... I hope you got something good to eat. What'd you eat? If you did eat. Oops. Tell me, because I'm kind of hungry. I haven't ate much today too, but I had like a late-ish breakfast and just McDonald's. Dude, McDonald's is like the thing right now for me. I haven't had it all that much during this pandemic. And the sad part of it is like I live like a block away from a McDonald's. But I had it when we had it Friday for lunch. I had it we scheduled it for pickup and then went and got it. I had 2 McChickens, a large fry, and like a very complex coffee. It was so good. I forgot how good McDonald's is. I mean, yes, I know it's like absolute garbage for you, but man, I just nothing's wrong with some good McDonald's. I wish their indoor, at least our McDonald's, our indoor, oh shoot, what's the word? Our lobby isn't open, so we can't go in to pick up, no, what did I lose? My net. We can't go in to pick up, our food, so I used to walk up there every payday to get like breakfast. I was like, hey, you made it through the week, congrats. But I haven't done that in so long. Man, do I miss McDonald's. Well, do I miss it, but man, do I like McDonald's. Okay, let's sell some of these peaches. I think I think I can do something with that. By the way, Kenny, if Hope doesn't respond, she's working on homework, too. So. Just an FYI, she's not ghosting you. Ignore this, too. This, like, white mist kind of looking thing. I have like a proper studio light. But it's like super, I'll show you. Like super bright, and I haven't yet figured out how to do lighting properly, at least in where I record. So this lights up me and this lights up me and the room kind of effectively, but I know it's like we started talking. I'm actually hungry. So I might go down for, I might break at like 9 to go get a snack, and then I'll be back. I can go for some McNuggies right now. McNuggies do sound good. fix me. It's not an official like camera flap light. It is just kind of like a hold on. Hold on, let me sell this and I'll show you what I mean. I got a 2-pack, so the other one's in the box actually behind me, so I'll show you what it looks like. That way I don't have to move that one, because that one's complex to move. Alright, hold on. So it's like this, Kenny. So it's just something I can flip underneath and it'll turn on, but it's like way bright. So, but it does come with like 4 color shields or color. What is that like? Changing the temperature. So, and it's enough toying around, but I don't know enough about lighting to know how to do it properly. Which is just something I gotta actually like research. But I just haven't, because I'm, as I've said, a garbage human being. So, ooh. Before I forget, I wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself more energized and more powered than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you can break open rocks and maybe take. Oh yeah. Right. And that's why I didn't sell you everything. So. Oh, it's my tablet going. Why? What? Sorry. My tablet's vibrating like crazy. I don't want it going off like it is, and don't know why it is. Okay. Oh, was somebody trying to call me? Oh, Kenny. I'm in the middle of a stream. Kenny. Kenny, no more calls. I don't have Facebook open on my computer because I've had FPS issues and I don't want to overkill my CPU. So Facebook's open on my tablet and yeah, so don't do that. Some combo of stress and dehydration and sleep deprivation and staring at a computer screen for 8 hours a day said constant headache. Yeah, that would do the help. I will say, I suffer from that like a lot too. And the best thing, the best thing I could offer to say that is just take intention. Yes, Kenny? Yes, Kenny? You there? Okay, Kenny, I'm not getting any good signal. Kenny, I don't have a good signal. So, sorry. Oh, I see what you're saying. Um, if you put the wax paper and arc it around the light and tape it to either side. Oh, okay, Kenny. Put the wax paper and arc it around the light, tape it on either top or bottom. Or on either side, it would still work. It would make. But wouldn't it? Okay, I'll try it. I think I have. I think I can get wax. I think there's wax papers either at the church or here at home. I don't know, but I will try that and let you know. See what I can do. I did not realize how bright that light was going to be, and I feel bad for like how it's been the couple streams I've used it because it just whitewashes me, and again, just not knowing enough about lighting uh, to manage it properly is just rough. Okay, so I think I need 1,000 more Nook miles. Okay. Let's go. Let's do some fishing. Oh gosh. Okay. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Um, so I'll hang tight and enjoy the sweet dulcet sounds of Animal Crossing. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Nature called, and it always seems to call while I stream. So tell me, everybody who's here, tell me, what's one thing exciting you have going on this week? Oh, I'm done. Oh, hermit crab. Tell me one thing exciting that's going on for you this week. Oh, seahorse. Where's the sea jockey? Halloween stream on Saturday? You bet. And I apologize for if there has been confusion on like when that's going to happen, because I love you guys, but the Michigan State game is Saturday, and I didn't know. I'm going on an airplane ride, dude. That's dope. Oh, cool. Hey, there you go. Isaac, regarding the stream, this Halloween stream, I love you guys, but the Michigan State game was going on, and I didn't know when. So I've been toying around in my mind whether it was going to be Friday or Saturday. Good news, though, it is Saturday in the afternoon, which gives us Saturday night to get the spooks on. So, cool. Yes, and I'm looking forward to that stream, too. Kenny, you're going on an airplane ride? Like, what, and when, and how, and what? Because that's, like... I mean, that's not a thing that I thought I would hear. So, explain yourself. Oh, I do remember you saying that. Ah, dude, that's cool. I'm happy for you guys. Just be sure to be safe. That's all I ask. Remember, above everything else, we're still living in a time of a pandemic, and we still need to be safe about it. But I trust you. I know you will. I just have to say that as the parent in me came out to say that. But have a safe trip and all that. And no, okay. And Hope, what kind of parade? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do remember that now. I do remember hearing about it, I should say. What is, like, the definition of a backwards parade? Because I feel like I know, but I don't. And I don't want to fake it like I do know, because I know I don't know. Whoa, that's a lot of bells. It's the most amount of bells I think I've had it from the sale yet. Just let me get my Nook Miles. Oh, I should craft some stuff too. Basically, we march in place and do what we usually do, but like in one spot. Oh! Interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I can definitely see how it's cringe. But it kind of makes sense to me because of how, like, socially distant you guys would have to be. Yeah. Yeah, and you guys would be spread, like, so much further apart to where, like, being next to each other, like you're saying, would be harder. And yeah, and if everybody's in their cars, you're going to have way less of a chance of exposure. So that's good. Yeah, it's kind of cringy, but oh well. It's kind of like the definition of 2020. Kind of cringe. Oh. We need to find Canberra. Like, is this Canberra's? Oh, so Canberra's just at home. Oh. So, one of the funniest things about this to me is, like, they never answer the door. It's always, like, you either charge right in or you knock and just invite yourself in. Bob, and I can't do an Australian accent. Bob, thanks a ton for earlier. I got my tent all up and running thanks to that pep talk. That brochure said we'd be living on an uninhabited island, so I was all ready to go solo. Nuh-uh. I could totally go for having rock stars like you around, though. Let me know if you need anything. Oh yeah, I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Of course, after I sell all my weeds. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. That's where I kind of got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. Think about it. Weeds are the most abundant natural resource we have. May as well use them. Nuh-uh. Thanks, Canberra. Right after I sell all my weeds. What are you to do? Oh well. So, but how close am I? Oh, yeah, chat. Yeah, I hope you don't get hit by a vehicle too. So you're not marching in the streets, are you? Because I would think, though, if people are driving by you, you would have to be, like, not in the road for people to drive by you. Or am I just, like, overthinking it? I need tree branches, and I don't have any. Because I need a fishing pole. Dude. Mufara has told us basically nothing about how it's gonna work. Of course he did. choked in my own spit. Of course you did. Found out we were in it like Thursday, and all we know is to be at the high school at 5:30. When is the reverse parade? It is 5,000 miles. Dang it. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes. If you see anything you'd like, feel free to take it right on home. It's Wednesday. Oh, so you won't be at the Zoom call Wednesday. That's alright. Do you know if they're gonna do, I know you said you don't know much, but do you know if they're gonna do, like, a live stream of it? Oh, no. Maybe instead of Zoom, we'll do a watch party for you. That way we can all be there-ish to support you. That's an idea. If you happen to hear that they are, I'll try and keep my peepers peeled, but if you hear that they are, well, I'm down to do that. I need tree branches. I need my fishing pole back. Give me... It's like the first tree branch, right? Yeah. Give me stick. Oh, acorn? There you go. Thank you. I never actually like violently shook a tree like that on here to see what I can do. Funny. Oh, I never checked the bulletin board. No. I understand that, Hope. And yeah. It's okay. I understand though. I can't imagine how the seniors feel this year from marching band because I know it's not anything close to what they had expected it to be. So, but hopefully you guys just deliver a fantastic performance like I'm sure you will. And you'll send them out with a bang. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on, you were right there. Take the bait. There we go. Good boy. Oh. Took the bait and I jumped early. Whoops. I'm pretty confident you'll have a regular senior year. I do believe that like a lot of this chaos will subside by like the early parts of 2021, like January, February. Oh, come on. So I think your senior year will have nothing to worry. Your senior class should have nothing to worry about, and I'm hoping that's just not me trying to be so overly optimistic. I do feel like I truly believe that. So, but yeah, I hope you get a regular senior year too, for sure. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Sorry, I've been like extra quiet. I realize I'm not like talking as much as I did before. Like I said, I am like tired. I think all the you know, now that the worry about whether or not I had COVID is over, and all the work I did rearranging my room today, I think all that is just like caught up, and that's like I'm like not a conversationalist by any stretch. So I didn't get to ask Friday night. I feel really bad for my lieutenant who's been doing marching band for the past 5 years. Then got quarantined a week. Flip it. Oh, my heart. Oh, that does suck. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, that's really unfortunate. Oh, that would drive me nuts. Oh, man. I feel for him too, because, oh, that's just not good. Man. about an empty can. Idea! Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Wait, didn't that say I had? Hmm. 1 week before his final. Is not tested positive. Oh, I'd be so upset. Yeah, I would be upset. That's just not fair. That's not fair in any stretch of the imagination. Jeez. Yeah, that's frustrating. Man. Because, I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to turn that up to a different note, because that deserves all its own grief, because that, oh my gosh. But yeah, being quarantined again, like I was, which really I was quarantined. I didn't leave my house, didn't do anything. Did some work, did some work, but that's it. And, oh, so I just need one more fish. Okay. That should be the last thing. But I understand what it's like to look forward to something only to be stuck in quarantine because of it. Because that's how I was feeling with our Sunday services, Sunday worship services. Because I've been doing all the AV stuff for it, and having to learn all the new stuff and live streaming it, all that kind of stuff. It's been fun in the sense of learning new tools and recording with a professional camera and professional-ish camera, but taking it a little bit more seriously, and it's opened my eyes a little bit to get a little bit, or it's opened my creative door a little bit wider, so that it gives me a different area to express that creativity, but to be closed down like that again. And I always had this thought in the back of my head that it was going to be something else that would get us shut down one more time, whatever that was, and I couldn't tell you what that would have been. I never thought it would be me to do that, and I really beat myself up because of that. And I know, and y'all don't worry, I'm okay, but I was just so worried about what could have happened and what would have happened, and I what-ifed myself to death, and it just wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy by any stretch of the imagination. And I encourage you guys as well, too, regarding all this, or regarding anything, really I should say regarding anything this year, don't what-if yourself. It's okay to come up with scenarios. It's not okay to get fixated on them. And it's okay to come up with scenarios. It's not okay to overwhelm yourself with scenarios. I was talking to somebody about it, and I was mentioning only do 1 to 3 scenarios, and then when you look at those scenarios or come up with those scenarios, and hold on, I'll continue that thought in a minute. Bob, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? About my moving fees? Oh, you like to pay your moving fees? Very well. You owe me 5,000 miles. I'm ready to pay. Thank you so much. Indeed. That is 5,000 miles and not a mile less. With that, your moving fees have been paid in full. This is a happy day for both of us. Yes, yes. You're free and clear of debt, living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that Trent treating you? I mean, look at him. That's the evilest grin ever. It's great. Is that so? That's wonderful to hear. I am so pleased that you're enjoying your new island life. Indeed, establishing a sort of utopia was one of the main aims of this endeavor, along with the profits, of course. But speaking of this lovely paradise, which you're already enjoying, could it even be better? Couldn't it even be better? Yes, yes. I suppose the time has come to write with you. Suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing and an extreme lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, Bob, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come see me. Oh, and one more thing to share. We have a miles redemption service for the Nook miles you've collected. When you access Nookstop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime. Well then, I hope to continue Getaway Package life. Okay, Tom, I'll buy a home and put myself in debt some more. I was gonna ask a question. Oh, Hope and Isaac, what was your favorite song that I talked about on Friday, other than the Bible slide, which I know was one of them? Have you made a decision about home ownership? Ready to move forward into comfort and luxury? As fun as living in a tent can be, a house gives you more space and helps you put down roots. Now, building a house means taking out a new loan in the amount of $98,000. So what do you think? Ready to build your own home sweet home? Yeah. Thank you for your business. I'll get the construction started right away. By the way, you get to choose from 8 different colors for the roof. Could you please select a roof from this list? Red, pink, yellow, black. A different color. Blue, aqua, green, and purple. Alright guys, what color house should Bob Jesus get? Old Town Church? Oh, that one? Ugh. I felt bad. I did not want the dog on that one as much as I feel like I did. Old Town Church, though, that hit different. I'm gonna do a yellow. Every time I go into the store, there's a voice in my head. It's like, that is just like, what if I gave Corona to the old? Bible slide is a banger. Okay, we'll do black. Every time I go to the store, there's a voice in the back of my head that's like, what if I just give that old woman a good? That, yeah, I know that thought, Hope. I saw black first, that's why I went black. Oh, and one more thing, homeowners get an automatic mileage program upgrade. Just give me one moment. But I want to talk about your thought in a minute, Hope, when we get through this section. Yes, there we go. I've updated your program membership details, Bob. Now, when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have all the Nook Miles Plus benefits. Nook Miles Plus includes a nifty way to earn additional miles for special circumstances. You'll see the details when you log into the app, so please give it a look. Okay, that's all from me. Home ready tomorrow. Yes. If I run out of things to do, I'll do the time skip. Yes. Craft, spend, catch fish, redeem, plant flags. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna look. I know how this works. Yeah, the thought of just going out and being afraid of giving it to somebody, I have that thought in the back of my head from time to time, especially if I'm in a place that I'm not, like, super familiar with, is some system notification, miles redemptive services, drive benefits, yeah. We need Nick Miles. I don't think I have anything right now. Yeah. Touring is exactly what I need. So I only need 50 more? Dang. It's a hard thing to really, at least in my opinion, it's a hard thing to really kind of to grasp that, yeah, I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking. Um, the only thing that I can tell you that has helped me put my mind at ease is the reminder that, well, this may sound more morbid than anything else, but you have to kind of like I have no fears of me actually have yes, and I'm the same way, and that's like this whole thing recently with my COVID test was I wasn't worried about me getting it because I had come to terms with like if I get it, okay, we'll deal with it when it happens. But my biggest fear was like if I exposed anybody at the church, what would happen there, and um, like I was way more worried about that than anything else, and some of the stuff that has kind of kept my mind at bay about it. Yes, I'm getting the tool ring. Um, has been like I know I'm doing the best I can to, keep myself healthy. Staying socially distant from people, trying not to put myself in environments that I don't need to be, washing my hands all the time, um, all that kind of stuff, and keeping that constant what's the word affirmation has helped. I'm not gonna say it's worked, but it's helped. And the idea that like you almost kind of have to accept, and like this is where I meant by like this could get morbid with what I'm gonna say. You kind of have to accept the fact that yes, I could have the possibility of spreading it to somebody without knowing. And it's a case of like, where yes, it sucks, and yes, obviously you don't want to do it, and yes, you hope that if somebody else does catch it, you hope they don't die, or you hope they don't get like severely sick, and all that stuff is like very cognizant, but you just kind of have to accept that it could happen, and understand that like if it does, I don't want to say you'll feel bad, but if it does, you'll worry, and you kind of have to accept the emotions that'll come with it, and then just try to just I know this is gonna sound cheesy, and I hate even saying it myself, but you kind of just have to like it is what it is. If it happens, yeah. If it doesn't happen, rejoice in it. And again, it's been like it's kind of how I've been with it personally. And if other people that are watching have something else to say regarding it, feel free to chime in. I love this. I love to have a conversation like this. Because I'm a skeptic too. I shouldn't say I'm a skeptic, but like I'm the one that like if I hear a person cough in a store, or if I hear the person sneeze in the store, it's like, and 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 I don't like being that guy because, again, oh, yes, it's the acknowledgement that like if it happens, it'll suck, and I just pray that I don't get like severely sick. If it doesn't happen though, praise God and kind of move on. I know it sucks, and I can't think of a better way to explain it, but that's how I've been able to kind of cope with the idea, or cope with that. But me personally, let's like I only go to I only go to aside from the church, I only go to two places. You know, I go to Rite Aid to pick up medicine and, you know, some kind of daily essentials, and I'll go to the gas station from time to time just to get like snacks or a drink or anything. But otherwise, I don't go out all that far, nor do I go out into like any other stores. So, and is it probably overprotective? Maybe, but I'm just kind of playing it safe and sorry, and it's for the reason that I work at a church with you know vulnerable people. I don't want to take a risk that me being my age, I could potentially get somebody sick and be risking others' lives with how I live mine. It's just not right. It's not right morally to me. So if I have to sit home and you know, unrelated, do you know about digging holes behind you to make source? Digging holes behind you maximize your rock output. What do you mean? Elaborate on that. Because no, I don't, obviously. But elaborate on what you're talking about. But yeah, and that's why I always try to. I try not to be the person who's like coming down on people. It's like, oh, don't wear your mask, and I try not to be that type of person because I think I've talked about the concept before. Forcing somebody to do something because you're telling them to do it is going to cause more rebellion than it will production. And what I mean by that is, like, think. Let me find a picture. It's hard to explain. Okay. But it's like, it's like a teacher trying to tell you to do something. It's like, I'm not going to listen to you because you're the teacher, and what do you know? But encouraging somebody to do it, it's a whole different ballgame. Or just trying to guide them that way. There's a whole different can of worms other than just forcing somebody. And I know it kind of felt like semantics to me when I just said that, but I don't know. I've always been one that, like, I understand that there's a quote-unquote, like, civic duty to try and make sure everybody's, wearing their mask and doing distance stuff and all that, and that's fine. But because of how... shucks. No. Okay, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay. No! I tried. Because of, kind of how crazy people are this year, that it's so hard to try and do what's right at the same time when other people are just, like, not caring. And there's no way to teach that in the span of all these rules of trying to, be that person who's trying to, who's encouraging, what's the word I'm thinking of? Who's following all the rules of, like, social distancing and wearing your mask and all that. Basically, you can hit it more times without getting knocked back, so you can get... Oh, no way! I've never thought about that. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll look at that picture, Hope. Thanks. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'll have to try that. Maybe I'll try a time skip and see if I understand how to do the time skip. But yeah, so I'll get off my rock, get off my, my pedestal about that, because I don't want to seem like the poster child for it either, because have I done the best? Have I done the best? No. Have I tried to just be the best? Yeah, and there's things that I'm still trying to get better at, and you kind of have to accept that with a little bit of grace at the same time too. It's like you're not gonna be able, at least to me, to do everything all the time and feel okay. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some relearning and retooling and all that too. And when it comes to others, that's something we kind of have to keep in the back of their mind. That's why you see all these pictures. Like, you don't know what's going on behind the mask, essentially. So you just kind of have to treat everybody with love and respect about this. And, I was watching like a Jacksepticeye video, and he kind of said it best when talking about the pandemic. He's like, we're all going through something together. We're all trying to get through this. We're all trying to do, you know, to stay safe and all that. And it's a communal effort. And unfortunately, and hopefully, and one thing I haven't heard that kind of surprises me and kind of doesn't is that how do I want to phrase this? How the reaction has been to the pandemic, at least it definitely more so in the U.S. and other countries, is a result of our culture. And nobody is talking, to me at least, and I don't watch the news, I don't follow the news, I don't do anything with the news, so I can't verify that nobody has talked about this, but nobody has said that, like, as a culture, we need to change things. I mean, we need to change, you know, the mental side of things, how to treat people, you know, how to do proper communication, how to, you know, how to still make sure that people are okay, check in with people, you know. Nobody's teaching that really, and especially more so at this time. And I know there's this huge push for it, and don't get me wrong, you know, mental health during this time is absolutely insane. Or I should say, at least, it's an insane thing to manage. But it still can be done. And for you guys, I mean, the best thing I can say is don't try to overwhelm yourself. I kind of said that earlier, but definitely do not try to overwhelm yourself, because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's just going to cause more anxiety and panic than, you know, not. The best thing I can tell you is actually, and I depending on the level of counseling you might have had, you know, throughout your life, is journal. Find a way to get your thoughts out of your head, because keeping them up there is just unhealthy, because keeping them out there, you're just going to cycle through them all the time, whenever, wherever, and you'll think it's okay to do so, but it's not. You need that break. You need that mental break to just, you know, not think about things. And I think that's why I've enjoyed streaming so much. It's like, it's giving me the ability just to not think, and it's giving me the ability just to hang out with people, and, you know, even if I'm talking to myself, I'm able to expound on these thoughts, and again, it gets it out of my head. And I just recommend you doing the same. I mean, whether it's writing it down, and some people have a hard time writing it down, myself included. I have a hard time writing thoughts down, and that's why, like, a couple, you know, not to throw anybody under the bus, but a couple meetings that we've had. Oh, cool. Oh, beach share. A couple meetings that we've had on a variety of things. I've had people misinterpret things that I've said, because either yeah, do it. I mean, seriously, do it. And I like the way you put it too, just to yell at your phone, because that's exactly what you need. Journaling, or you know, speaking. Well, don't speak what's on your mind, because that could get you into trouble. But journaling is a form of catharsis, which means you can find, you know, relief from doing it. And that's been a big issue for me, is like, I've had all this tension, but I've had no proper way to release it. And funny enough, I did it more so ironically. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I broke it. Well, I might have just broke it, but I gotta see. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I think it just popped out. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I didn't break it. It's just, oh, maybe I did. No, I don't think. No, I didn't. So funny enough, I did get one of those like desktop punching bags. I did it unironically and ironically. I mean, it was $3 at Rite Aid, but I mean, I haven't had this like proper tension relief thing, and and part of that's caused a lot of physical stuff with me that I don't want to go into, but to have that sort of catharsis, to journal and to get all this tension out, it's healthy. It's healthy, and again, it's things that I think like that we just don't talk about, or at least we don't tell you guys about. And we expect y'all to be okay, but it's just not. It ain't right. Um, so yeah. All right, we got about 15 minutes left. I am going to attempt a time skip. I've never done it, and the one time I have tried it, I didn't do it successfully. So, but I think I've since learned, and I want to progress a little bit and get Blathers here and the new home put together, and we can hopefully kind of grow from there. We'll see what happens. So that's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, journal. You gotta. I've told you guys 1,000 times. Get what's in your head out. Just get what's in your head out, because holding it up here isn't gonna solve anything. But putting it down on paper, or like Hope said, screaming into your phone. Oh, dang it! I think I can still do it. Petition to end the stream at 10:30. Hope. Why? I have a hard time saying no as it is. Okay, did I close it? I don't know, make sure I closed it. Alright. I'll leave it to democracy. But yeah, don't be afraid to do that. And it can be science position. Okay. Yeah, what's another half hour? But I'm afraid you're gonna say that at 10:30 for 11, and then at 11 for 11:30, and then I'll be up until like 3 in the morning. Which no, seriously, like I do need to get to bed, and like 10:30 would be the absolute latest. But I mean, some of those other things to kind of help with the coping side of like the pandemic and the pandemic fatigue is I don't like how much you know me. Oh, hey, we got what's his face? This is scary. Yeah. Hello everyone. This is Tom Nook. It's 9:45 p.m. this happy Monday, October 26th, 2020. October is here, and that means it's Halloween season. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know why you guys got all the top fan stuff. I've been wondering about that. October here, and that means it's Halloween season. And what would Halloween be without pumpkins? Now, pumpkins aren't just for eating. No, they can be made into DIY items such as jack-o'-lanterns. Leaf, thank you. I couldn't think of his name. Both Leaf and Timmy have begun selling pumpkins. They'll help you get started growing some. Yes, Isaac, I know it is the 25th, but I time skipped. Also, Timmy now has candy for sale. I highly suggest stocking up in time for Halloween night. Oh, that could be. I never thought about that. Also, I'm looking forward to see everyone's costumes. Have you captured any? Don't comment spam. Don't comment spam, Isaac. What? Okay, so I thought about this. I thought about it a little bit. If we time skipped to Halloween, or if we time skipped around Halloween, couldn't we still celebrate the Halloween event? Because I'm aware of that, and the next time we would probably do it would be like November 1st. Um, but I am thinking that I could time skip around it and we can celebrate Halloween still. I think. So hopefully, if we do this again on next Sunday, um, I can time skip like the week, and we can do it that way. Hopefully. Greetings from the Happy Home Academy. Our goal: we want to help you make your home the best that it can be. Look for more messages for us. Home decorating. Yeah. Got the cypress plant. Can't hold it. Jacques. To my future loyal minions, I'll be creeping through on October 31st for Halloween, my dear pumpkins. Until then, contemplate this portrait of yours truly and get to work gathering lots of candy as all good minions should. Body paint, all that. Okay, so costume stuff. Okay. Yeah. So Blathers is here. No, and got some stuff going, so that's cool. Yeah, I gotta go. Oh, one mini table. How did I get that? So yeah, I have a friend of mine who's like heavily invested into Animal Crossing. I'm gonna ask her if, I mean, she like streams it professionally. I'm gonna ask her if it's something that can be done. If it can, we'll just stream it on the 1st and then just time skip. If we can't, I will split up the Halloween stream a little bit to do like an hour of Animal Crossing or 30 minutes of Animal Crossing. I do want to keep Thursday's stream to, yeah, how this works. Or Saturday stream to more so the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So I don't want to take away from it. Which I hope you understand with that, but but yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. It'll kind of just be I think that's yeah. I think it should, unless the only thing I think that could stop it is if there's an update like November 1st, and my Switch stuff automatically updates. So that would be the only thing, because I would assume the next update would cause it to would switch out from like the Halloween stuff probably to like the Thanksgiving stuff. So, oh yeah, hey Leaf. Call me Bob. I heard from a good pal Timmy you moved. I heard my good pal Timmy paid him a visit. Desert Island before you moved here. Yeah. What a happy adventure! Woohoo! Bet you were up to your ear holes in weeds when you first arrived. You can say that again. But the island itself is a blank canvas that you can paint however you like. I hope you get some of the rare flowers. Seeds and shrubs I bought were brought with me the final masterpiece of. I don't know the mustard. Yes. Me too. Oh, that's true. I'll do that in my off time. I won't do that on stream and bother you with it. I'll do that in my off time. But that is a good point, Hope. I didn't think about that. Yes. Gosh. So much conversation. Yes. 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 Thank you. I want to buy stuff. I love you, Leaf, but shut up. Give me some pumpkin starts. Big 5 pumpkin starts. You didn't miss much. I time skipped, so that's why the time changed, and we got our new house, and Blathers is here, and I'm buying pumpkins. It's a very like high energy start. So you didn't miss a whole lot, but boy, you missed it. Alright, bye, Leaf. So you see since the number of homeowners is increasing at a great shut up, however, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. Blathers is a demon in this game, thank you. However, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. I have every confidence that you'll find a way to handle this little puzzle. The two of you have been trading under me for how many years now? This should be a piece of cake. Well, hello there, Bob. You happy with your home? Is it meeting your expectations? That you'd be a lot more comfortable now, so different from tents, change up flooring, wallpaper, built-in storage. Oh, that's true. Why didn't I put stuff away? I just checked and everyone is... Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so we'll do that then. So we'll still celebrate Animal Crossing Halloween. We'll definitely still do that. Don't worry. Yeah, so now I have to pay with bells. Wahoo! Capitalism! Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah. So time skip means I changed the day on my... So once you save and close out of the program completely, you can change the day... you can change the date on your Switch. So like I went from the 25th to the 26th. And because I did that, Animal Crossing says, hey, it's a new day, so therefore you can progress forward. That's why I was able to skip the day. We got, the morning announcements from Papa Tom. And I was able to get Blathers here. We got the new house. So it's a cheat, quote unquote. But it works. Brought to you by Timmy's Shop, or rather, Timmy's Direction. You can only play so much one day. Yes, this works very much on regular time. So like 24 hours to us is 24 hours to them. There's different, I think, like fish and bugs that are available at different times of day. There's different things, but everything is done in a 24-hour period. It is frustrating, but I get it from the aspect of like, this is how you're supposed to come back and play every day. And coming out at the start of the pandemic was perfect because what else did you have to do? I had to call my girlfriend. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you were gone, to be honest with you. Hey Bob, congratulations on your new home. Something I want to chat about. If you have a moment, that is. Bit of a proposal. I am a little busy, but sure. Collaborating on new ventures, new shop. Island community is growing. Needs are growing too. What's up with all the teary faces? Kenny, what's wrong? Limited here. Spoken with our fearless leader, and he agrees. Here's the thing: building materials are hard to get, so I can send them aside. I really don't see it as I'm here. Residential progress, yes. Gather up materials from around the island, sure. Trees and rocks. Our environmental review, we'll have to, yeah, sure. Getting off track, we'll need a lot of materials. And good conversation. Okay. So much. Kenny, you didn't say you left. I was wondering why you went quiet, but you didn't say you left, so I thought you were just doing other things with me in the background. Now I know there's a lot. List 30 pieces of each type of wood and 30 iron nuggets. Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's why I have the Nook Miles ticket. Okay, I can do that. Kenny, I missed you. I'm sorry for not recognizing your absence. I'm sorry for not acknowledging your absence. Let me say it that way. Hi, Blathers. Whew, a pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island, and thus I have come to conduct research, if you will. Aha! Could it be that you are? Oh, the personage who chose the location for this tent? I am. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I am determined to open a museum. Call 911, there's a man in your house who's gonna take your belt. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, interesting voice choice. Yeah. And hence, sorry, forget. Oh, sorry for. I am determined to open a museum, and henceforth dwell on this island among you. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though, I confess, there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do. I'm told. Display cases with something to display? That is another matter. Which is where you come in. What? Allow me to explain. You see, it is not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution. Nope, but fossils too. Whew. As it happens, there sits by a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers on this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say? I can't just hop over it, you say. Whew, silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me, Bob, while I transmit this vital data to your Nook phone. I'm trying to incorporate like as many Who sounds in here, and I am failing miserably. So forgive the bad voice choice. There, you see, with wood gathered from Nook, one can make a lengthy vaulting pool. This pool can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go, hooty hoo! I sent DIY schematics for a shovel too, to dig fossils from the ground as well. Which brings me to my point. Please, Bob, cross the river. and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers I have blathered on far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am open up to the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15 more to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. Yes, Blathers. Pizza rolls sound good, too. Yeah, maybe that'll be my late night snack. It's really escapism at its finest. It really is. Like, I remember why I got into this game so much now that I'm replaying it. It's because it's like, you're building things. You're truly, like, creating a unique environment. And it's just... You have fun with it. Yeah, Isaac, did you bring enough pizza rolls for the class? Well, alright. Oh. Bruh. I agree. Hope you get him. Roast him. I'm skipping, I know, depending on how you feel about it, I am skipping all the bug and fish and fossil explanations, unless you want to hear them, which I'm more than happy to do, but they drive me nuts. I'm in this mode, and I think the issue that they drive me nuts is like I'm always in the mode. It's like I got stuff to do. I don't need to hear about like where this or that or this came from. Blathers, I love you, but shut up. I prefer faxed over. I actually have a fax machine. My printer is a fax machine. So if you can fax mine, I'd be down to clown. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Man, but pizza rolls do sound good. We talked about food too much. Okay, so next goals: shovel, vaulting stick, vaulting pole. I think that's it. Probably vaulting pole first, so that way I can, get to the other island and it'll be easier to pick up sticks to make a shovel. Got him. Nice. Perfect. That's my email address. Well played, Isaac. Well played. Okay, cool. Oh, I can make a shovel too. I think it might actually be Kenny's. Fat oof. Boy, do you know Hope? Hope don't share. Especially nothing as sacred as that. I mean, come on. Sharing is caring. Okay, well, I lied. I thought Hope would have helped onto a stronger foundation. I'll probably get... Stream's running fine on my end. It's not running at like the highest quality. So that could be a part of it, but I haven't... There's no frame lag. There's no, so it might just be the bad internet. Try refreshing your page and see if it helps. I did have it did kick me off the my tablet once, because that's how I read the chat. So see if just a quick page refresh will fix it. If not, Kenny can come up with better ideas than I can. Alright, time to leave Expanded, folk. Yeet. Alright, just an FYI, we got about 20 minutes left in this Sunday stream. Dude, don't swallow entire pizza rolls. Okay. I think it does go choppy for a moment. I think I noticed it once when I was crafting. Yes, I guess I should have asked that too. Are you okay? But now that Leaf is here, I'm gonna collect twigs or weeds like crazy. Bro. Found a shortcut. Boy, it's not good to inhale food. You should still chew it at least a couple times. Don't be seeking early death. Yeah, don't do that. Now, is that like a new TikTok challenge that I need to be made aware of? To consume pizza rolls is a goal. I won't argue with that. To choke on them is a completely different thing, and don't. No, TikTok equals much bad. I think there's still this stigma around it that like TikTok is like cringe and like for which is interesting. I guess it is interesting. Isaac, why do you consider it bad? Out of sheer curiosity, and that's really it. Because I could understand if, yeah, I mean, I can understand if maybe like Hope or Kenny said it was bad, but for you to say it's bad, it piques an interest with me, and we can talk about that more, but see me hours I spent on it this week. Choking is a show of dominance that you can push forward from. Kenny, I would still like the encouragement to not let him choke on. Your sister's friend ruined it. Are you allowed to say in what way? No, never mind. Ignore that. So, yeah, it's bad because thirst trap. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the issue, and that's really, oh my gosh, can we go on a rant about social media? I can do that. That's like a huge issue with me. It's like people, it's the 1% of people, well, what I would consider the 1% of people, but it's the smallest, loudest group of people that spoil what can potentially be good things. You know, in TikTok, yes, and I will fully admit to you, Kenny, that a lot of it is based on thirst trap and all that. 19 hours, hey, that's it. Oh, but yeah, okay, so you have every right to be upset with that. But I don't personally think, and you, like I said, it's my own opinion, take it how you want, that because of that, you should write off TikTok as a whole. Because like Kenny said, and he said, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. See, and this is exactly what I was getting ready to talk about. It's that small minority of people that use it for wrong reasons and leads to stuff like you're talking about, Isaac, and it sucks that there's things that express this creativity in ways that you don't get in a normal like school day, or you don't get in normal life. You can kind of flex your creativity muscles a little bit more, but people use it for suggestive dancing or dumb pranks or abuse, or like Kenny said, like thirst trap stuff, and it's just it ruins it for some people. And then I feel bad when mediums get shut down for creative people because it's a toxic platform. And the sad thing is we're so polarized, or we're so extremist about it, that you're not going to convince anybody to change their mind. And I think the whole TikTok getting banned thing, I think, was just a hoax. Or not a hoax, but I do think it was fake news. I think it's one of those classic Trump things of like emotional reaction without thinking. But all in all, but that's not only the problem with TikTok, because I'm not on TikTok. I do like TikTok videos. I do think some of them are funny. I do think some of them are stupid. It's a niche market, and I'll fully admit to that too. But like I said, I just hate people to turn it off. I mean, Isaac, you got valid reasons. I won't argue with that, and I won't unjustify that. But I just feel like, I don't know, social media could be a whole different place if people were obviously like less toxic, but if people just used it properly, And is there a proper way to use social media? No. I think it's been skewed. I think it's been defined in a specific way that ruins it for most people, but it's hard to redefine it. Redefine how? Okay. Yeah, people use it for the wrong reasons, but it's a really good platform, in my opinion, to find content that you like from various creators because of the whole For You page. Yeah, I've heard a lot of positive things about TikTok's For You page because it's really one of the more video-based platforms where recommended content is actually content that you would actually like. It's the algorithm to find that stuff is proper. YouTube's is skewed to me, but I think there's a lot. YouTube's algorithm stuff is like a dumpster fire, so it's harder to. I'm talking about pizza rolls, and I'm really hungry. I might have to end the stream early so I can go get some food, but cup of coffee, YouTube, exactly. And I know, and I'm not like a professional YouTuber. It's freaking awful. It is, and unfortunately, I do think like Twitch is heading down that route. And it's just, who's ready for a capitalism rant? I do think it gets to the point where businesses start to care more so about profits than they do about people. And there's a lot of YouTubers you can watch that'll say like, yeah, YouTube doesn't care about us, it doesn't care about the creators, it doesn't care about the audience, they're just doing it for the money, and bending their knee to the advertisers and all that, which part of it is true, and I can understand that. There's also there's not a lot of misinformation, so a very small portion is actually good and funny, but I have just quoting misinformation about politics of people saying other people are Satan because they eat meat, or people are just being trash. Also, during the George Floyd period, there's a lot of people using this to gain clout because they have, wipe out. Yeah, and that's, yeah, and especially in a case like the George Floyd incident, it's wrong to try and gain clout like that because of such a severe situation. On YouTube, I rarely get content recommended to me by people I don't already watch, but I get introduced to so many creators I would never have found that when I'm on TikTok. Plus, YouTube is like half ads at this point. Yes, and I'm blessed to be in the boat where I have YouTube Red, and the beauty of no ads is like, oh, it's good. But that's how YouTubers make their money, and it's unfortunate too. And I hope there is some grace to like YouTubers have to put like a lot of ads in because that's how they make their money. It's based on CPMs and ad watches and all that kind of stuff. And and I think I've heard that like the ad rates are like super low this year because of the pandemic and everything surrounding it. So you probably see more videos with more ads, so that way it kind of tries to balance itself out. And it sucks. It just truly sucks that YouTubers are forced into a situation like that. Because I know YouTubers that just don't want ads. They don't want to put ads, and and you know, I've kind of switched. I switched how I market like our videos on YouTube because I don't do. I almost spear that fish. That would be the coolest addition to this is a spear to go spearfishing instead of. Oh, I wanted to talk to. Well, Letha's gone. Oh, all right. Um, there's a difference between ad revenue and YouTube Red revenue. That's true. People with YouTube Red give their own branch of money because they don't get ads. That is very true. That is very true, and I'm aware of that. I know the ad. Well, I shouldn't say they don't get ads, but they do get a higher rate on ads because they don't have to run them as much. Or the channels that are subscribed under YouTube Red get a little extra because there's more money being added to the platform, or to that platform, I should say. So I get that, um, but still, I mean, I get it. I just get it. And it just sucks that a lot of it just comes down to money, and it burns people out. It burns people out that they have such passion to do projects on YouTube, but yet they just don't get the financial support to come out net positive on it, and because of that, it's just such a withhold of creativity and a withhold of concepts, and that it's just sad that YouTube isn't more creator friendly, or not creator friendly, but creator responsive. That they can't. Oh, I don't have a net. No! Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I think I can do this. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I wasn't screwed. Because of my attention span is that of a squirrel. Yeah, I mean, and that's the other part of it too. YouTubers have had to make longer videos because the 10-minute videos that would typically work on YouTube aren't profitable. And that's why you hear, like, if you watch like Game Theory will talk about that. Like, you have to hit. I think they have like a 15-minute mark time to stretch an episode length out to. It's either 10 or 15 minutes. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't do that. It's real. And that's the issue. I mean, that's a big issue, is that like YouTubers can't do short videos, and that's why the animation market on YouTube has died so drastically. It's because when they shifted the algorithm for revenue to be focused more so on watch time than it is on, I can't remember what it was actually, view count, I think it was actually counted on, specifically, that's when the animation market died. That's why you see, I mean, and I'm glad artists like Something Else YT and Jaden Animations and oh, who else is one of those popular animators now? Can't think of any more. Those are the only two that came fresh in my mind. But I'm glad artists like them are starting to get proper recognition and proper, or getting taken care of properly, I guess is how I want to phrase it. Because they deserve it. I mean, they deserve it tenfold. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into animation stuff that just doesn't get recognized, I feel, and we see a 2-minute video, but it could take 100 hours, or a month, 2 months. And I feel for them too, because I mean that it's apples and oranges is what I'm about to say, but that's how I kind of compared the whole Fall Bible Focus thing. Was, I mean, yes, it was a 2-month-long product, but it resulted in like 3 hours of content. in total over 15 videos, and was it good? Yeah, could have been better, but oh, there was also a video of a guy cutting himself with a piece of glass on TikTok and posted. People were supposed to make it adjust this on TikTok and delete this guy's a video by putting in content in the beginning and trying to. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No, I appreciate you saying it anyways. Oh, that's frustrating. And bro, when they put those animators in Rewind that shit, yeah, oh yeah, no, I was so happy to see animators get the recognition they need, and I'm glad like people like Rubber Ross and maybe Ego Raptor if he ever decides to go back to it. But I'm glad and I'm glad it's kind of starting to fuel the animation market again. Um, but going back to what you were saying, Isaac, yeah, that's also the part too, and it kind of goes back to the overall point of this social media rant was people people jeopardize the platform by that way. They use it for the wrong reasons, and to do that for the sake of doing that is just dumb. And that kind of reminds me of the Logan Paul suicide forest incident, like what beginning in 2018. Um, and it's just why would you do that? Who thinks that is awful and deserves better? Yes, that is true. Nothing is actually relevant, and that's YouTube Rewind is its own rant. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I want to focus on what Isaac's saying here too, and I know we only got 5 minutes, but I mean, for the record, what happens on YouTube and Twitter too. Yeah, I mean, for the record, people, yeah, and that's the issue too, and that's my biggest critique with all this as well. It's the people who it's the loudest 1% of people that abuse the platform that cause this stigma to the platform itself. Wasn't last year's all Fortnite creators? I don't believe so, but it'll be interesting to see what 2020 Rewind is going to be like. Um, and yeah, it's just that 1% of the market that ruins it, and it sucks. It sucks that it gets such a stigma. And YouTube, when it happens to YouTube, YouTube just hasn't been proper in responding to it that way. I can't speak much for other platforms, but I don't know. And it's an issue too because we as a culture take so much time to glorify all that or to shed all of the people that abuse platforms into a positive light that we don't take the serious level of time to um, I'm losing track of blathering out of my ear. We don't take the time to properly like talk about the positive things in the world, and in a year that's been full of pandemic and politics and social injustice and racial reconciliation and all that, you probably could look at me and ask Mark what positive thing has came out of 2020 in the world. Hard to tell, but for me at least, 2020 has been a year of reflection. It's been a year of self-improvement, and a lot of it has just taken 10 months to sink in. It's like what I truly need to do, but that's why I'm so glad that we've not only pushed online ministry on all accounts from the church too, but I've dove so much harder into my blog stuff because it's just a creative outlet to try and yeah, exactly, and that's also part of the thing too. I'm glad you brought that up in that way, Isaac, because you guys know the respect video I show you guys like consistently. It's that video contextually is in response to criticism and hate and bullying that PewDiePie received because he accidentally made, or I shouldn't say accidentally, he made an anti-Semitic comment and had since apologized, but he was still receiving, you know, all the grief with. And that's what I was saying though, like, you know, like twice a year, right? Um, and it's just we don't we're such in this like in this cancel culture that you do something bad that you're SOL because your social media presence is just dead. It's dead. It's gone, and there's nothing else you can do about it. And I'm gonna save here, and then I'll talk for the last minute, and then we'll wrap it. Um, so yeah, just I understand the preference for different platforms, and honestly, I've been trying to separate myself from social media, and you know, I did a good job on it by adding 2 new social medias to us for us, but it's fine and all, but yeah, just if you're on social media platforms a lot, depending on which one you're on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever, just just do it safely. That's all I ask. Um, just be safe about it. Um, be mindful. Don't take everything at face value too, because you don't know what all is truly going on. You don't know. There's just so much that is going on that you just don't know about, and I just want y'all to be safe. You know, use wise judgment. If it makes you you also reach an all-time low when you read a diss track about someone else on your platform, especially the person. Yeah, well, diss tracks. Diss track was its own like era of YouTube, and you can never know which one of those were actually based off truth and which one of them was actually just like memes, like PewDiePie's diss track to T Series. Either way, um, I'm gonna end that rant there. Maybe that's a thing I could do or we could do that. I just do a series where I rant, where I just rant forever on different topics because I know I could, but either way, we'll end that there. So here's the plans for the rest of the week. Oh, actually, Let me do one thing real quick, and go from there. Um, 30 more minutes won't hurt. No, I am cutting it now. Um, I am cutting it soon. I do gotta get to bed. I'm hungry too. I haven't ate a whole lot today, so I'm hungry. Um, but uh, yeah. So what was I gonna say? Make a podcast? Yeah, I could do that. Um, I'll add that to my I probably with the rants I could go on. I don't know if I could do it under the church's title. I'd have to do it on my own, which is fine. I have no problem with that. 10 more minutes, Mark, please. Guys. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I do have to. I'm making the truthful cut. I do need to go to bed. I want to eat a little bit. Um, yeah. So, um, I appreciate it, guys, and I love this, and we'll do this. We're gonna do this every Sunday night. I think we'll just do a Sunday night vibe stream. Stop, Isaac. Hurry, Isaac! Song and dance, go! Give you pizza rolls. I have pizza rolls. I think I might actually go warm some up myself. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. Turn it into a mukbang stream. But that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing with the Tuesday stuff. Because like I said, oops. Um, Tuesdays, I'm doing a thing called. What's it? Hold on. Tuesdays, I'm doing a thing called IG Lunch Rush, where I'll go live on Instagram Tuesdays, and with my new work schedule, I'll be. Oh my gosh, yeah, I do remember that. Man, that was so long ago, but yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, that the Tuesday IG lunch rush is when we had laser tag. Isaac, you're gonna make me cry because yeah, um, all that was fun though. But yeah, the the food mukbangs came from that idea, Hope. So Tuesdays I'll go live on Instagram and yeah. Um, oh well, and lost a lot. Hey, the boy got 3 dubs. Can't argue with him. Um, so but yeah, we got that. I think cool. Oh yeah, I never even thought about coordinating with your guys' lunch, your actual lunch schedules. Never thought about that. I was thinking you guys were at home, so you can just do it, but I didn't think about it. Um, yeah, too. Oh no, I thought he won a third time. Never mind. Um, but yeah. So either way, whatever I was saying must not have been important because I can't remember. Um, but yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming up this week. Like I said, my new work schedule. I'll be working at home on Tuesdays, so we'll be here. We'll do it. Expecting that man's. What were we? Did he really? I didn't, never noticed that. Either that, or I've known him for so long, I've just grown used to it. um. Oh well. But yeah. So just we'll go from there. Um. I do think the Sunday night streams will do. Will do because I really like the idea of just sitting here and talking to you guys, hanging out with you guys, and doing something. I will do this in addition to the Friday night fun stuff. Um, I don't know what the fun stuff will be for November yet. The Sunday nights I'll hold for Animal Crossing. I think that just is it Animal Crossing. Nice try. But actually, the thing I was going to show you before I clicked off was new videos, so you can go hear me rant. It was always nah, you tried. Um, but 2 lesson videos came out this week, and I forgot to advertise it on Instagram and Facebook. Or Instagram and Snapchat. I'll have to do it tomorrow. But I don't know if you watched the children's Sunday school series, but Sunday school got a new video, and the last week of OP adulting came up. And remember, there's no more like core Sunday school videos. Gives me time to play, or gives me time to use some creative energy on some other things. So this will be the last one, so you guys will just get the word videos. Just to let you know, to see the series, I've kind of lumped everything together into series. So um, you can go check them out. There's the word, which is all the youth lessons. Um, has all things kicking anxiety out, and then the truth of the day revisited so far. Sit downs and updates, fun stuff. Has it. Wonder with me is our children's Sunday school class and all that. So uh, there's your lessons for the week. Gonna go from there. So alrighty, y'all. Um, don't forget the word this Wednesday at 5:30. If I'll put it out there like Tuesday night to see if anybody is available for Zoom. If not, we'll do a streaming some of your lesson videos. I've thought about that, but I don't know. Um, I tried streaming. Well, I did stream them at the beginning. So let me ask this overarching question, and then we will. I definitely need to end it for the night. Y'all stalled me long enough. Um, when it comes to like interacting with each other, do you prefer doing it on Zoom or do you prefer doing it via stream? Because I mean, I know probably all of us are just kind of burnt out on Zoom, and I don't mind streaming. Again, I don't by any stretch. Um, I just if that's the case, um, I want to be sure I plan everything properly, and yeah. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, the floor is yours. Obviously, I want to do what you guys are wanting to do. I don't want to do it for the sake of doing it. I don't mind either of them. Okay. Yeah, I mean either is good for me too. Like I said, I just want to make sure I plan properly, and I want to do whatever's going to give you guys like more enjoyment. Yes, Isaac, I know. No, you did not get banned in chat. You're still coming through. Um, think about it. Like I said, um, this is my biggest fail. You're fine. Um, yeah, maybe I will stream lesson videos. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably record this week's, and then maybe starting November we can do like doing the fun stuff like playing games together and talking about lessons like that. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'll think about that. This week's lesson will probably be pre-recorded, but uh, November's might be different. So we'll see what happens. So you're fine, Isaac. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm done. Y'all stalled me long enough. I'll see you guys Wednesday maybe. Like I said, this Wednesday will be pre-recorded lesson, and I'll check in with you guys Tuesday to see. Hope I know you won't be there. Um, I know you won't be there Wednesday, but I'll check in with everybody else and see if we want to do Zoom. If not, I'll try and do a watch party. We'll try and do a watch party to watch you Hope and no. Last time I watched YouTube on stream, Facebook like copyrighted me, so um, we'll go from there. All right, enjoy the rest. Oh, go ahead, Hope. Go ahead, Hope. The floor is yours. It's a lot easier to hear you clearly and way less choppy on stream than Zoom, so that's a big reason why. Okay, okay. I fully understand that, and that makes a lot of sense. So what we'll do, um, like I said, because I know you especially will not be there this Wednesday. What if I just because I know you won't be there this Wednesday, we will I will just pre-record it and kind of go from there. But starting November, first Wednesday in November, I will start live streaming them and going from there. And who knows? I still don't know when we'll be back in person, but I'll start live streaming them. That'll be for sure. Okay? Cool. All right, that is it. I will see y'all throughout the week. Stay tuned for all this stuff. If you haven't yet, follow us Instagram core underscore students underscore min, or follow us on Snapchat core underscore studmin, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Enjoy your week tomorrow. Kenny, safe travels, all that, and y'all have a good day at school.